Zach, obviously wonderful to come away with that 1 point victory up in Edinburgh at the weekend. What did you make of the performance and ultimately the result?
Yeah, I think obviously it's a tough place to go, the Hive, and they've got a real good reputation of winning up there. And for us, it was a must-win game, really. And we went up there, we fought hard, and we came away with a victory. It probably wasn't pretty, but we won. And obviously, with the way the Premiership's been going, it was good to get a W on the board. And yeah, we're in a good position at the moment.
Yeah, I think it was never going to be a pretty win, was it? But how proud were you of the grit and the fight from the boys to get that win?
No, we've shown it in patches. I think in the Premiership, we've shown fight. We've come from down, we've come back up, and we're in a good position in Europe. And obviously, the Premiership's a different story. But I think the mindset's shifted at the moment. We're just focusing on Europe. It's a massive opportunity to win some silverware for this club, and the fight we showed on the weekend shows what it means to try and go really far in this competition.
Yeah, obviously some difficult games in the Prem, but Europe seems to have been a breath of fresh air. Is it just being able to play with a little bit more freedom and not have that monkey on your back of chasing that win?
Yeah, potentially there's that, and I don't think our mindset changes. I think the Premiership we've got the same mentality. It's just a different competition, and I don't understand the reasoning behind it, the logic. It just seems to be the case at the moment, and like you said, we're going to fight hard this Friday, and ultimately we are focused on the Premiership. We want to fight and get ourselves back up in that, and that will happen. And it's just by winning on Friday, winning on Saturday, and winning again this Friday will be massive for our confidence as a group.
Yeah, and obviously over the last few weeks, Georgia says the boys have the focus has shifted slightly. What are you sort of knuckling down on now to build on?
Yeah, I think as a group, for us, it's just a work rate and determination thing, and which is what we showed against Edinburgh. The team, we work hard. There's no doubt about that. I don't question that. We fight for everything. We fight for every minute for the game, and we want to fight for the supporters here. And I think if you're up there last weekend, you would have seen the incredible support that came up there with us in Edinburgh last week. And we want to prove them that we're here for this team, and it means a lot playing for Gloucester.
Yeah, obviously you've experienced the support a few times, but how impressed were you with that amazing away following up in Edinburgh?
Yeah, I've been to a lot of clubs and I've played in a lot of venues, but I've never seen anything quite like that. I mean, I don't know how many fans were there, but the noise they made, especially after the game with the win, and the way they stood, they hung around afterwards to cheer us around the pitch. I think it's incredible, and to them, it's outstanding. And obviously, Friday night at Kingsholm under the lights in Europe, it's going to be another massive fixture. I'm sure it's going to be another decent sellout here.
Yeah, and obviously Castres are going to be a big challenge, and this crowd are going to play a huge part in getting you over the line, aren't they?
Yeah, obviously Cass are a good team, and obviously I've got a lot of experience playing against them, and I think they're going to come here on Friday with massive confidence, but they want to win as well. They want a home quarter final, so it's going to be a massive challenge, and we need the crowd behind us, and I don't doubt that there won't be.
Yeah, obviously you mentioned there you've played against them a couple of times. You'll know them perhaps better than some of the other boys in the squad. What are they like? What will they bring to Kingsholm?
Yeah, I mean, obviously playing against them for the last 2 years, and obviously played against them in the final, and what they're going to bring, a massive physical pack, which is every French team seems to be at the moment, and they're going to come in with confidence. There's no doubt about it. They'll come here and think they're going to win because they're massively very good at home, so they want to win that, and they're going to come here full strength. And all we can do is just focus on ourselves and play our rugby. And I'm sure will be too much for them. But if we're not switched on, we will get punished. So they've got some world-class players in the team and throughout the pack and the back line. So it's going to be a massive challenge. And for the supporters, it's going to be a really good one to watch on Friday.
Yeah, you mentioned that physicality. As a back rower, that's part of the game that you really enjoy, don't you?
Yeah, I think obviously I've got probably a reputation of not enjoying it, but I actually do love it. And obviously being in the top 14 playing there, I've experienced it. And if you're not physical against a French team, then ultimately you might as well not even get on the pitch because it's going to be a tough day at the office, and we've got to meet them with physicality like we did against Clermont, and I think we'll be in a good shape to win the match.
Yeah, and if Gloucester can play the way they've been building and the way you can play, and Cass do bring that, it's bound to be a really entertaining game here at Kingsholm, isn't it?
Yeah, it's two teams that love to play rugby, and they've got some flair in the back line, and so have we. So it's going to be a real entertaining one to watch, and I think it's supposed to be dry as well, which obviously always helps, and it's a fast track. So as a supporter, it's probably one of the games that you want to come down and watch, definitely.
And both sides obviously going to secure that home round of 16 place, so there's loads on the line there as well, isn't there?
Yeah, I think for us, obviously we know what this crowd can bring, and we want to bring a team in the last 16, and Cass want to do the same. I think they've got a really good record at home, and they're a really tough team to beat at their place. So we want to make sure we win, and they want to make sure they win. So for us, it's going to be a massive game for us. We want to bring some European quarter-final rugby to Kingsholm and for the supporters, and ultimately to help us out.
Cheers, Zach.
Cheers, mate.